Hello everybody, WildCraft here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play world. Yes, playing some 1.15.2 Minecraft is, I don't know. We're playing Minecraft, latest version I guess is the thing, and as you can probably hear behind me, that there is golems that are dying, which is awesome, because take a look at this. If we spin around, oh, 6. No, we got lots of poppies and we've got lots of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nearly probably 7 stacks by the time you add all that up. That's pretty good. So yeah, occasionally they go in the top one for some reason. I guess not sort of coping with it, but I don't know. That seems to happen. It happens in the fish farm as well. Occasionally you get things in the top hopper as well as the top chest rather than the bottom chest, but you know, we're getting one in there, and we had a couple go in there, so I'm pretty happy. This is working okay. I say okay because it still has a few hiccups. We'll go and have a look at that. I have installed a quick way down here, which we'll see in a minute. Looks like it's night up there, and a quick way up. We got the soul sand. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I think it's every 35 seconds one spawns, but because there's 2 sets of villagers, as you can see, there's 2. So yeah, that's pretty good. Every 15-20 seconds we're getting 3 iron, I guess. But yeah, let's go up the quick elevator in the middle of the night. So yeah, I've got this quick way down, which I just put a trapdoor in. We rest on it and go boom. Nice and easy, and that shuts automatically at the top, and then this one is just soul sand with water. So that's, yeah, nice and easy. We can have a little peek in here. So WildCraft is still up there, scaring everybody. He's WildCraft version 3 or 4, I can't remember, before I actually got one that's solidly in the cauldron there, which is what we really need, scaring the villagers. If we put F3B, you can see, yeah, you can see him looking, the villagers looking, look, they're getting in bed, they're jumping out again, so they're scared. So in the most, the golems seem to be spawning on this platform up here, which is pretty good, and then they go off. Occasionally I get one over there, and I don't know whether he's falling off and landing on there, or there's something over here he's spawning on, such as one of these workstations or something. And I occasionally see one more down this side than ever, but I have seen one on this side as well, which means he couldn't have flown over, he had to have spawned up here somewhere. So all these should be unspawnable, but I'm not sure about workstations, whether they're unspawnable or not. Maybe someone knows, they can let me know. So we just need to finish decorating inside here. I'm kind of not sure if I'm going to put a roof on it yet or not. So I've kind of left it where it is. Let's go and sleep without looking too much over here, because you can see, spoilers, I've been a little bit busy. I've been staying at home and just going absolutely loopy, and yeah, so I've been a little bit busy, just grinding away, doing things that probably took quite a lot of time, but grinding away. So let's go and see what I've been up to. This thing wants to come down. I've kind of got 2 villagers there ready to transport, and I've kind of created a list up here of things I need to do over here. So I need a stone shop, which we might work on. We need a pumpkin pie stall. Food is, I keep running out of food, so I'm thinking a pumpkin pie stall might be quite handy. We can just get going. I went and got a load of eggs, so that's okay. We've got pumpkins, we can grow sugar cane, so yeah, I'm hoping that might be a thing. A log store, so somewhere to actually store our logs. Another portal entrance we need to work on. We need to move those 2 villagers in there, which are smithies, into this, kind of can't really see it there, but that hut behind there. We need to move those now. And also the main village houses. So the main village, which will be over there. I need to start working on some of the houses over there. So these are the kind of things we need doing here, which means this needs coming down. So I'm not sure if I'm going to make this the quarry. I think maybe the pumpkin. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I might have the pumpkin store over here, or even over there, I don't know. Probably over here, because it doesn't need as much space. It just needs some automation with regards to pumpkins and sugarcane. And then this area here I might do as my log store. So this is where I've been chopping down all my wood. So I'm thinking a bit like the log piles we've got in other places. I might have some log piles here where, you know, boats have come in and put the logs on the quayside, and yeah, that sort of thing. Talking of quaysides, what do you think of this place, guys? What do you think of this place? So we still have to have this raised up. As far as I know, none have spawned out here since. So I think we found the boundary and of you know where the villagers are and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully everything is spawn proof on here. Hopefully nothing will actually spawn on any of this. That's raised up, so nothing should spawn on those half slabs. Yeah, so I think it's all good. I say I've not had any issues so far. So these are kind of my little sort of storage kelp warehouses, if you like. So we've got some kelp being stored up here on the side. We've got some chests which are just sort of, you know, hanging around there on the quayside. We've got a place we can bring our boats in, so I've been using that. And then we've got the same over here, a little boat there ready to sort of go out. These crates here I've been using to store. So this one's storing all my grass, this one's storing all my dirt. So I might do that for some of the bigger items I want to store but won't have a shop for it or anything. So these crates might all contain grass, these might all contain dirt, we might add to them. We've got some more over here, nothing in them at the moment, but we can just use them as general storage. Some more kelp here, and again this is my kelp warehouse. So this one is on normal level because we don't need to lift it up or raise it up for any reason. The only reason we'd have to lift it up is because once we get to here, let's press F3. So we're now on ocean. So if we come along here, this is still ocean, mushroom field shore. So this is the one that changes. Mushroom field shore, then it goes into ocean, mushroom, and then ocean, and it kind of goes on top of this as well, but it doesn't go any further. So it's kind of, here is ocean, then we're back to mushroom, ocean. Yeah, so we kind of, this corner is ocean in theory, so we just got to make sure it's nicely lit up, which it is, so nothing can spawn here anyway. Other than that, everything else is within Mushroom Island, and therefore we won't get any spawns. And I've been playing around with ideas of storage, so I'm thinking warehouse. So this will be I guess places that I can't store anything that doesn't have the villager home, if you like, to it. So yeah, I guess there's a lot of things in there which won't necessarily have a home for it, and this is where we're going to use for storing it. So I've created individual crates. We can also use whole sections for certain stuff, and we've got room to do another layer of storage down here, but I wanted to have a real warehouse feel rather than super efficient storage. Because super efficient storage, we could just put chest after chest all the way along the side, down that side. We could make it huge, but I think this works. So yeah, we'll end up, I guess, what we one back from there. So we'd have another one there. In theory, we could probably put another row in the middle as well if we wanted to. Not sure I want to. Kind of want the space. I think if we're going to do that, then maybe we'll build another warehouse. And then at the end here, I'm just starting to throw down some chests or some crates. Maybe I'll have a bit of kelp up there as well. Don't think I've got any on me, no. So yeah, you know, I'm trying to sort of make this, deck it out. So if you've got any ideas in here how we can make it more authentic, then please leave a comment below or jump over to my Discord and let me know in there, because I'd love to get your feedback on this. So again, yeah, it's just really a warehouse built in a similar style to that one. When we look at them, that one's slightly higher because it is higher. It uses one more block to go up because there's half a block at the bottom, if you like. Whereas that one, I just kept it as there. And I think that's all right. I think that's okay. I've hidden a few features which you might see from the air, but you won't see from here. So the ones under the lights are actually crafting tables. And then I've put a half slab on top of that. These are all half slabs, so nothing can spawn up on the roof. Yeah, so and I might decorate those out to be something like ventilation shafts or something on the roof. I don't know. See if we can go up and have a quick look. Yeah, so we've got those there, so I might put those into something different. I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided. Let's just take this down, and I'll let you know what else I've been up to, where all those supplies have come from, all the grass. I decided to sort of build up some supplies. I thought, you know what, I've got a lot of this to do. I might as well, while I've got time, just build up some supplies. So this bit of mainland over here, yeah, it used to be going out round there and round there. So I've put a little hidey hole in there, put a bed over there, and I've just been mining it. We've got down to the stone level now, which is a real pain because I really need a beacon. It's slow going, and you know, I'm going through my tools and have to go and repair them. So that's something else we need to do, really, is have a look at the mob farm we've got, because repairing that, yeah, it's, you know, it's slow over there. So maybe we'll have a look at that today to improve that, because now we've got soul sand. That's definitely something we can do. So let's over there. We've been on this island a little while, so let's head over to the to that area and see what we can do. There is something else I want to do with the Nether portal as we run across here precariously, hoping nothing spawns and shoots us off. Oh, we need that as well, don't we? Because there is I don't think we showed it on video. We saw it on stream. So I made the decision on stream that the Nether, I'm just going to reset it. So when 1.16 comes out, I'm not going to build anything in here really that's, you know, is going to take effort. Let's have a look. Go around this way, I guess. See, I'm lost already. Let's just carry around on this level. Yeah. So I probably want to put something over here because we couldn't see that. Just to guide me, because I get lost in the Nether. Where's our last marker? So I guess last marker's there, so we kind of want a marker over here. Do we have any? I guess we have torches. Let's put something that's not going to burn down, like wood. Let's put some stone, and then we'll just do a sort of front and back that direction. Yeah, so this is our little path that we came sort of looking for lots of quartz. So we didn't really mind exploring the Nether a little bit, and there's something. I guess now maybe this is the thing. I got one of these. I got a trident. So Brian said we shouldn't be shooting gas with our bow. Maybe this is an alternative. I need to really set it up better than it is. Is that him over there? No. I can hear him. So I think this way is still our way. Yeah, so we've got a lamp there. Oh, hello. This is really sketchy. He's over this way somewhere. I don't know. Can't see him. We need to. This path is really slow. We probably need to actually make this path a little bit faster. Haven't been over it into it yet, but look, there is a fortress. There is a fortress, but not ventured that way yet. So that's pretty good. So yeah, we discovered that the other day. So that might be an episode to go in and have a look. If you want me to go and have a go around the fortress, that's definitely a thing we can do. But yeah, maybe this rule about not using a bow, because I was very reluctant about it when Brian suggested it. I thought, really? Oh, this is the only problem. It needs enchanting. It's very slow to come back at the moment, but I believe we can speed it up a bit, I guess. And you got to get it on the bounce, and I guess we really need knockback of some sort, don't we? So yeah. So maybe that is an option of killing gas. We said no bows killing gas, but we didn't say in the Nether. We just said killing gas, which I think is fair enough. Bows we might use just because it's going to be better for getting down wither skeletons and all that kind of stuff fairly quickly. Wow, we need a better path than this. Definitely need a better path than this. So yeah, maybe that rule about not using bows on gas. Yeah, let's introduce that now. Let's do that as a rule. We'll go and add it to the board when we're going over there now, because that's where we're heading. So why do I do these things? Why do I want to play in super hard mode? Why can't I just play in hard mode normal as it was designed? Because look, I can get myself into trouble without having these extra rules in place. Jeez, man. You guys, you're just trying to kill me, aren't you? I can tell. So yeah, there we go. Rule instigated. Decision made. I didn't really want to make that decision, but decision made. That's what we're doing. Let's get out of here, because I don't want to spend too much time in here. We are definitely going to have to upgrade. So let me know down below. I'll probably upgrade this anyway. Let me know what you feel good enchantments are, or should I just bung everything on it? I've got mending on it at the moment. It came with loyalty 1 and breaking 2 when I killed the guy who had it. So obviously loyalty 3 would possibly make it faster. Is that right? Is that a thing? But there are like impaling and all that kind of stuff as well, which make it much better. Now the other thing I want to do is, because this is a pain going all the way across here. So in theory I do have the coordinates of this portal, but if we look, just so you guys can see, we are kind of, I guess, level 63, which is kind of sea level almost, and we're 232, 42. And let's go around the other area, and there we are on 232, but obviously 42 is in that direction. But given that we're on 14, I mean, if that's 12, that's only 30 blocks in that direction is the middle of the portal. We are on 67, so we're 5 blocks higher, but what that means is we could open this up and we could make a cave that goes those 30 blocks through to the portal. I think that's a good idea. That's definitely something I'm going to be working on. I think we've got to do it. So yeah, by the power of magic, when I've got 2 minutes spare time, I will start doing that through. As I say, because the difference between dropping 5 blocks and going 30 blocks, we can make a cave that does that. We can make it look natural, and that'll be our quick way through to the portal and quick way back to this base. And then of course we've got this thing here, which is our spawner. So let's have a quick look at this. This is where things come through. So I've come down here, and at the moment all I'm doing is removing those 2 blocks. I've got no room in my inventory. Let's get rid of the poppy, we don't need that. So if we stand here, let's just get rid of the F3 a minute. I've just been using this. I haven't been using my sword because it's not got mending on it. But this has got mending on it, so it auto repairs. But as you can see, it's still taking 2 or 3 hits each time to get that down. But then I've just been, holding whatever I'm holding in the other hand, and it's getting repaired as well as my shovel, and I'm getting some XP a little bit. So yeah, and I guess my armor got repaired. So yeah, that's how I'm doing at the moment, but that's not really good long term. Now if we take this block out, we can see that kind of comes there. So if we take the bow sign away, does it go drop 1 more? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's good, but I don't think it drops any more than that. No, that's the end of the line there. So we're in a good position, because it means this block here can be, they're going to get pushed into it, so to speak. So yeah, that's quite good. Let's put this back to bows. Bows. So I think what we need to do with this is bring them to here. They will automatically, in theory, we could probably bring them to here, because the further we are away from the spawner, the better. And I think if we bring them to here, the water's still going to push them onto this block, because the water's pushing them here. The water will continue pushing them. They'll go into this block, which will put down soul sand, and then we'll shoot them up there. We'll then work out where they can go, and then we'll drop them down a little bit further over in this direction, because we kind of want to be within range of this, which I guess we are if we do this. Yeah, so there we are, completely level with it. So yeah, we kind of want this as an area where we can kill them all. So I think we'll bring them up there, and I think we've got to drop them about 20, 21 or 20 and a half blocks, something like that. I'll work it out. And then we'll make a nice little killing area here for them. So I'm not going to bore you with all that digging. I think it's just going to be a case of me doing it. If we're going to do that there, we want to go up. Yeah, so there's our up shaft. We can see there where that's going to come out. It means we'd have to come down there all the time. So if that's our up shaft, they can go up. We can move them, I mean, not too far, because we kind of want to be in range. That's not why. You know what? I was backing off there, and I thought, no, I'm on a different line. I'm not going to do that. Stupid. Yeah, so we're not activating the spawner there. We are there. So this is kind of like the last block we ever want to be stood in. Let's put some, but we probably won't, I don't know, bring them that far. I think that's, you know, we don't need to do that. But we'll see. We'll see. We could certainly do it, and it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So a water stream would certainly carry them over here, and we could just be murdering their faces, so to speak. But as a bit of extra security, I might bring them down on that block, because, yeah, you just don't want to go out of range. So I think that would work. Definitely. I just need to get on and do it. Well, I've got this spawner shut off at the moment by putting these lights every sort of opposite direction. So what we need to do is swap these out for redstone lamps, and then we can then have an on-off switch for this thing as well, because yeah, that's always handy. Whenever you want to do stuff, it's nice to have an on-off switch for mob farms. But that's easy enough. Just run redstone around there, attach it to a lever, and you know, we can do that easy enough. I've cleared out all the stuff from down here. So what I need to do now is place down the soul sand, because I'd kind of like just close this area up now. Yeah, it's kind of in the way. So let's put a piece of soul sand there. We'll put this down here, which is probably going to bring up all those items, which we don't really need, but you know, they're there, whatever. And then this will just have to build up. I guess we ought to kind of do this as well if we're going to do it properly, so we don't accidentally, you know, mine into it. We kind of want to know where it is, so we'll do all the blocks around. We'll have this around it, so we kind of need, and the nice thing is we don't need to measure the height of this particular we call it a tunnel. It's not a tunnel, is it? But it's a tube. We don't need to measure the height of this particular tube, because it's going to go up as far as we want. The important thing is how far we drop them down. So what we need is a sign. I guess there. Is that water going to push out if we do it there? I've not done one of these elevators where it falls into them like that before. We've got some signs. Let's quickly make some signs. Let's get rid of that. Let's take those. Let's make some signs. Get rid of that. Because if we put a sign there, that stops, and we'll put it there for a minute, but we'll change that into a block. Have we got water buckets on us? We've got water buckets on us. So I need one more water bucket, just to be sure. Look, I picked up all those arrows that I didn't want. Typical, pick up all the arrows, don't want the arrows. We only need one arrow, and that's as far as we need. So let's chuck all those in there. Water's what we wanted. So let's see if this works. So in theory, we put that one there. Yeah, this is my fear. It's going to flow into there, and I don't want it to flow into there. But we put one there. Yeah, and it's still flowing backwards, isn't it? So we need to find a way. But I guess if that's... but you see, if that's a water source block, and that's a water source block, yeah, it's making the bubbles, but you're still not flowing into it. Now I'm going to struggle to get out of there. And if we put a sign there, they come this far, but they're going to have to push each other into there. I guess that will do, because you're going to have more than one. So you might have one stood here doing nothing, and the next one is going to come along and hit it, and then he's going to shoot up, isn't he? If you know a better way of doing it than that, let me know. I'd like to hear it. But we're not too concerned about the water at the moment. We can take that away. We can take that away because there's an easy method of getting that water where we want it to, and that's used by doing something at the top, using some kelp and 1 bucket of water. Because I'm not going to go place water, because you know the alternative is we get ice. That would do it, I guess. Let's just fill all this in. Yeah, ice would do it, but kelp is easy. Kelp is simple. We might as well use those blocks there. Put that there. We're going to put a wooden floor in here like we have over here. So I've put an entrance into this cave should we want it, and then we've got the entrance back out. I lowered it down a little bit, put the light, you know, all those good things. And these doors are on backwards again, so hopefully mobs won't break them down. Yeah, so we've got that, but I think what I'd really like is a tube that I can see. I'd like to see these guys. So we're going to do... we're going to get ourselves out of here if we can. Let's put something over the top of that. Let's not fall down it again. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, so I kind of want this up here that is that andesite? Stone. So we can see the mobs going through the tube. So let's put this here, and then I think what we'll use is glass. So maybe a stained glass or something, but we'll watch them go up, which would be quite good fun. And then yeah, maybe we'll put glass here as well, and we'll watch them come down. I think that kind of, you know, would be quite nice. So we can put one there. Take those away because I don't think they'll see us through the glass. And we'll probably put a half slab there so we can only see their feet. And then we may want to put a hopper underneath or something like that. I don't know. 22 blocks is what we need them to fall. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, that kind of needs to be like that. And then we might as well do that. And then like that. Make it look good. Okay. And then I guess we could do the same. Right, okay, so maybe we need stairs there rather than, and I know I'm wasting, I could use a stone cutter or something like that. So we take those down, put that there, yeah, I think that's going to look quite good, and then we'll have the glass, although technically the glass will be, no, the glass is going onto that, isn't it? Maybe, I don't know. We'll look at it afterwards, I guess, and decorate. We can see how we do. Yeah, once we've got it all in place, we can look at the little details like that. So I think what I need to do is get myself some sand to turn into glass. I need to get some kelp, at least 22 of them. More than that actually, because we're going to go down there plus the 22. So maybe half a stack of kelp. And the idea is that we'll put 1 bucket of water at the top coming down. I'll swim to the bottom. I can then plant all the kelp all the way up, and then when we break the kelp at the bottom, it'll turn every flowing water into a water source, which is pretty cool. I like that. So I need to do that, and then all I'm going to do is go up here 22 blocks all the way up. I'll count my way up, and then yeah, join it together. Have a little water stream going across the top, so I'll make sure I've got some signs on me, probably make a couple more just in case we need them. Signs are always handy. There we go. So we've got a couple of signs. I need to get some glass. I've got water. I need to get some kelp. This is another thing I did as well. We have a tunnel. We built a tunnel through here just to be a little bit more quicker getting back to this base. So I thought I'd come over here. Did I leave a load of stuff? Yes, I did. Yeah, it just makes life a little bit easier. Again, that needs... need to get out of here. I don't know why that is. You can't get out of there like that, so there you go. And I need to put another portal over here. I haven't yet because I was going to just put one in this opposite wall here. And you can see I've even got the shape out ready to place the portal in there, but I kind of figured, in keeping with everything else, I think we need to dig a little bit of a tunnel so we kind of go down into a cave, even though we are down below. Ooh, this needs changing into a water elevator as well, doesn't it? I bet I didn't bring any soul sand with me. No, I left it all over there. Smart move. So many little jobs that need doing, and it would make life going up here a lot easier if I had that. But yeah, I thought I'd come over here, get some redstone, get some glowstone. I think we got some over here, so we can make the redstone lamps, and get that working, so we can switch it on and off. And yeah, get some kelp. And I got some sand to cook up. And I'm not sure what type of glass I want. I'm thinking maybe not black, maybe a dark grey or something like that. I don't want clear glass because I don't think it looks that great. We did have a bunch of it, yeah. But the trouble with this is, I don't know. I don't like that. I guess it's not too bad. It's quite clear. So yeah, we'll have a look at that and decide. I'll make some stained glass, I think. Maybe a grey or something like that, or white even. I don't know why I'm going in there. I want to go in here. So hopefully, yeah. So let's get rid of some stuff. This one is it? Yeah. So we've got some redstone. We've got some glowstone. Great. So I might as well make 4 lamps while we're at it. So 4 of those. Excellent. We don't need that bow. And then we should be able to make 4 redstone lamps. Yep. 4 redstone lamps. Good. Okay, now well that's one little job done. Have we got any kelp over here? Or do I need to go and break some? Don't need much. No, I think we need to go and break some. So I'll do that. Yeah, perhaps we need to set up an ender chest as well. We got some ender pearls. We could go to the fortress and set up an ender chest, because then we can start brewing and all those kind of stuff as well. So that might be in the near future, I think. Yeah, so I haven't got any kelp. We haven't got any, so I'll smelt up some glass. I guess it's just a case of colour. We've got bones, so maybe if I kill a couple of squid on the way over, I can then, because again, I don't think, oh, unless, is there any squid ink in here? There is. What don't we need in our inventory? Lots of things we don't need in our inventory. Jungle planks for starters. Don't need jungle planks, do we? No. Stock up our food. Yeah. Let's get the insects. What's gone in there again? Oh. Yeah, we've got bones. Got some ink sacks. Got that to make glass. Got some redstone. Do I need more redstone than that? Have I actually got more redstone? I have. So let's put that back and take this instead. Yeah. Otherwise, I just need to get some kelp. So we need to lose that perhaps. And maybe that. And then... yeah. I think I'm alright. So I'll get some kelp on the way back. And I'll see you over there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've got black stained glass in here. And the idea is, although we're going to have that there, it's going to spoil our vision. It'd be nice to just be able to look in here. The danger with that is we've got to make sure light levels here are really low. Not so that mobs can spawn, but so no light then spills into there. So I think we're about right with it here. When we get rid of that light, it goes down to about light level 8. So light level 7 there. And therefore we're light level 6 inside. So none of the light should spill in. We can't use half slabs anymore because half slabs let through light. So yeah, we need to sort of, I guess, sort of work on that. I think I've got a couple of guys down here because I accidentally let this spawn. So yeah, okay, we'll deal with those. Yeah, but otherwise, I think this is too light. But the dark grey I kind of like, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the dark grey rather than the light grey. I think white would definitely be too white. But yeah, I think it's enough that we'll be able to see through and use all that. So that's good. We will do that. We'll get some... I need to set all the rest of this up properly. Let's make some more. We probably don't need that much. Grey dye, yeah, grey dye rather than dark grey. So let's make 16 more of those. We can then finish this up so that it's safe. And I guess we need to deal with these guys down here. Where are they? I guess they're pushing themselves on there, so it's not too bad. We'll deal with them when we've got to deal with them. There's not that many down there, I don't think. I think there's only like 2 or 3 maybe, so we can deal with that. So yeah, there's that, and we might even make it into a proper square, I guess. I think that would be better, but to do that we'll need to build up those and then put those like so. Yeah, I think that would be better, which means I need a few more pieces. So I'm going to do that, and then in fact let's just steal a couple of pieces now. Where did I put them? Here. Put those back in place in a minute, and then these are just going to go like that, and then we'll end up just using some kind of half slab which we've got somewhere. Storage. No, we'll have to make one. So yeah, we'll make a half slab, and then we'll put the half slab on there, and that's where they're going to fall down, but we'll be able to see them. So that's pretty good. So all I need to do now is actually get up here and make this 20 blocks, so to speak. So I think what I'm going to have to do is kind of, let's use dirt, although that's probably counterintuitive. So no, let's use this. It's going to be dark, so I won't take you guys with it. So I'll count my way up. In fact, let's check coordinates as well. There we go, level 32. So yeah, I can count up 22. Get that done, put the path across, and I'll probably come back when I'm going to put the water in. Then you guys can sort of see what I'm doing there and how I'm doing it. Alright, so I think we're ready to set the wheels in motion. Which means I'm going to do that. This may be slow going, but essentially that's one water source, and when we sort of go down, that's not a water source underneath, but for the stream thing to work, we need water sources all the way down. So I'm just literally going to go down here, mine my way down, because we've got good gear now. We can do this. As you can see, I've got stone blocks all the way around it. So here we are in our little tube. Now this is going to drop me down further, and we're into here. Now at the moment, as you can see, it's not really a bubble stream because these aren't water sources. So let me just breathe in here a moment. Yeah, so we kind of need that to be gone. Yeah, so that's good. Everything now will, when it spawns, it will come in here and it will come down here. They'll stop there until something pushes them, and then we want them to go up. So the way we're going to do that is with kelp. So if and we need dirt first of all. I forget about this. So we're going to take the soul sand out and put dirt in. Hopefully we've got the soul sand back. We have. So when we do this and then plant on top of it, and then if we keep planting on top of it, we can go all the way up, which is awesome, right up to the top. Yeah, so that's there, and then we'll just go all the way down to the bottom again. Here we go, we'll break that, and now all this should turn into a water source, and we'll find out because we'll put this soul sand down and see if it turns into a bubble elevator. Are we ready? I think it's working. Yay! and up we go. So that's what's going to happen. These guys are going to come shooting all the way up here. We then need signs in place, I guess. So we'll put a sign there. So they'll still come shooting up here, and then we then want a bucket of water, but we don't want it going all the way down. So we're going to put a sign there to stop it. So we'll put water down here. Yeah. So they'll come shooting up into here. They'll all get pushed into here. They'll come along and they'll land on this piece of glass, but the water won't go, and then it won't be glass. This will just drop down 22 blocks to the bottom. Nice and easy, he says. No problem, he says. So I think what we'll do is we'll very quickly put the redstone lamps in place. But we'll probably find... Yeah, so we need to get rid of some of this. Let's get rid of that. In fact, let's keep that. Can we pick up that glass now? So we'll have that there. Then we want to make ourselves a slab. So again, let's get rid of some of the stuff in our inventory that we don't want. What do we need? So we need those. And I think for now, we'll... Have I got cobble? I have got cobble. Well, let's just make some... In fact, we need 4. Let's just make some levers for these redstone lamps. We don't need to put the redstone in place just yet. But as soon as I start doing this, I'm going to start spawning. So we need to be ready. We're going to go with light grey still, I think, here. So is that what we used? It is. So we've got 2 light grey. And then we did have some stone. There it is. Let's get 3 pieces of stone, convert that into a slab because I think it looks nice. Smooth stone rather, as it's now called. So if we put that there, that's where they should land. That's what should happen. So let's take this one down first of all. As you can see, instantly start spawning. So we'll put that on there. And I guess we'll kind of switch it off again. Just because we want to see them. But let's go and put all the others in place as well. In fact, we might as well leave it off because it's going to work, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's going to work. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. One last one. And I say we'll want to automate this. Although at the end of the day, this is enough to turn it on and off, isn't it? You just need to come around here and switch all the lights on. So that is a thing. So we can turn that one off as well. So we can see in there. Let's check our light levels just to be sure. So we're on block 8, block 9, block 9, block 8, block 9, block 10. That's fine because there's no window. So yeah, we're all good in here in terms of nothing spawning. And we've got our first guy. So in theory, and what I found really weird is you can't actually see that is spinning and working, even though it is. It's really, really bizarre. Hopefully we'll get a few more guys. You can't be the only one, but it should be. 1-hit kill. Yes, so there's some more spawning there. I don't know whether the glass actually blocks it or not. It is really bizarre. We could take the glass out in theory. So yeah, you can see it is actually spinning. It is dark in there. And they are actually spawning. You just can't seem to see it through the glass, which is really, really bizarre. But it's working. It's working. Have we seen any guys shooting up here? Because they must go up here really fast when they do. That must be a thing. Whoa! I like that. I do like that fact. Maybe we can even dig it down some more, and so we can see them going all the way up. I don't know, but that's definitely a thing. It's definitely working, which is really good. I don't know whether adjacent things are interfering, because I did hear mobs out in there, so I don't know. Or maybe we just do away with this and we don't actually have it. Maybe we don't really need it. I don't know. There's just fascination, isn't there, to watching these guys spawning. Maybe we'll do away with that altogether. He's trying to shoot me now. Let's get rid. Let's just block it up. We know it's working. We know they're spawning. Let's do that. There we go. Very good. Yeah, and they're landing more and more now. So yeah, so that's working. That's a working farm, which is pretty cool, because now it's a lot easier just to come down here and repair things. I guess if they're cramming, if we get too many of them, if I stand here AFK, it's not going to work, but we could use dogs for that. But I'm pretty happy how that's gone. That's definitely a nice upgrade. I just need to decorate a little bit more of this room, which I'll probably go ahead and do now, just to get working while it's... I mean, that's a nice thing, isn't it? The spawner's working. We need to kind of fix where these lights are going properly. I'm not going to do that because they'll fall off, I think. I don't think they support, do they? When we need to move things like this water, and we need to introduce things like a enchanting table. So we need something like that here, and we need to rough up some of the blocks as well. We don't want to all use, we want to introduce some cracked stone bricks into there as well, all that kind of goodness. Yeah, so I think that's definitely something we want to do. All in time, as they say. So yeah, but I think that's a kind of, I wouldn't say finished project, but I'm quite happy. This is a usable farm now. We could even just sort of, yeah, most of them are like that. I think because we're going down 21.5, they're not quite the hit point on all of them. But you could do it that way if you wanted to. But yeah, I prefer that. It mends, and look at that. Our trident is mended completely, and then we can do the next one, and so on and so forth. So cool. And then we can disable if we want to. Nice. I'm happy. Job well done, I think. Hopefully, if you've got any ideas for this, let me know. I say down in the comments, or I love the way they shoot up there. Yeah, so either down in the comments or over on our Discord server. Let me know any thoughts you have on this, any additions we can add to it. Otherwise, I'll see you here playing some more Minecraft in our next episode. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.